Imagine a huge party, and every guest is a different kind of superhero. Some are strong, some are explosive, some are quiet and mysterious, and some, well, don't play well with others. Now imagine someone creates a chart that shows where each hero stands, who they hang out with, and what their powers are. That chart exists, except it's not about superheroes, it's about elements, and it's called the periodic table. The periodic table is like the master list of all the basic building blocks of the universe. Everything you see around you, your phone, your pencil, your water bottle, even you, is made of elements. And all those elements, they're organized in one incredible chart, the periodic table of elements. There are over 100 elements on the table. Each one is a pure substance made of only one kind of atom. Let's meet one. See that box that says H? That's hydrogen, the lightest and most common element in the universe. One proton. That's it. Simple, but powerful. Right next to it, that's helium. You know, the stuff that makes balloons float at parties. Down the table, you'll find oxygen, O, which you breathe. Carbon, C, the basis of life. Gold, Au, the stuff of treasure. Uranium, U, super radioactive and used in nuclear energy. Every element has its own box on the table. Each box usually shows the element symbol, like H for hydrogen, the atomic number, how many protons it has, and the atomic mass, how heavy it is. So why is it called the periodic table? Because elements are arranged in a pattern, a repeating cycle or periodicity. That means certain types of elements show up again and again at regular intervals, just like days of the week repeat, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The elements show repeating patterns in their properties like how they react, whether they're metals or nonmetals, how many electrons they have on the outside, which controls how they bond. Now here's where it gets super organized. The table is arranged in rows, called periods columns, called groups or families. Elements in the same group have similar behaviors. They're like siblings with matching personalities. Group 1, the alkali metals, super reactive. Drop them in water and they fizz or even explode. Group 18, the noble gases, totally chill. They rarely react with anything, like the quiet kid in class. The periods, rows, show how many electron shells an element has. So the table doesn't just list elements. It shows how they behave, who they bond with, and what they can do. It's like a cheat sheet for the universe. So who came up with this magical chart? His name was Dmitri Mendeleev, a Russian scientist in the 1800s. He arranged the elements by their properties and atomic mass. And get this, he even left blank spaces for elements that hadn't been discovered yet. And when scientists did find those elements later, they fit perfectly where Mendeleev said they would. Talk about science superpowers. Today, the table is organized by atomic number, from 1, hydrogen, to over 118. You might be thinking, cool, but what does this have to do with my life? Well, carbon is in every living thing. You, your pets, your plants. Iron is in your blood. It helps carry oxygen. Silicon is in your computer and phone. Chlorine helps keep swimming pools clean. Lithium is in batteries that power your devices. Without elements and the periodic table, we couldn't build anything, cure diseases, or understand how the world works. It's not just a chart. It's the toolbox of the universe. Let's break it down. The periodic table organizes all known elements. Each element has a symbol, atomic number, and atomic mass. Groups, equal sign columns, equal sign, similar behavior. Periods, equal sign rows, equal sign number of electron shells. Patterns repeat. That's why it's called periodic. It helps scientists, doctors, engineers, and even you understand what stuff is made of. All right, future scientists, time for your periodic table challenge. Pick any 3 elements on the table. Look up their symbol, what they're used for, and one fun fact. Post it in the comments. Or better yet, make your own superhero version of the periodic table. And hey, if you enjoyed learning about this magical map of matter, don't forget to subscribe, like, and come back. Because next time, we're learning about chemical reactions, when elements team up, break apart, or go boom. This is School Subjects Online. And remember, learning isn't boring when you're learning how the universe works.